Tonight, tropical storm Gordon is hitting the Gulf Coast with high winds and heavy rains.
Yeah, Gordon made landfall late tonight, impacting Louisiana, Alabama, and Mississippi. The mayor of New Orleans insisting that his city is ready. A voluntary evacuation order is in effect for low-lying areas. Let's get right to Pamela Gardner now for the latest on that. Pamela?
Yes, and from the National Hurricane Center, this is making landfall as a tropical storm, a strong one, and Gordon making landfall between the Alabama-Mississippi border just to the west of it, and that eye crossing over Dolphin Island too earlier tonight. It's producing torrential rainfall, and this spin here also producing some brief tornadoes across the Florida Panhandle as we get the friction of the land interacting with this storm. So it's that northeasterly quadrant where we typically see these brief spin-up tornado threats, and warnings are in place for some folks. Max winds 70 miles an hour, moving to the northwest at 14. We're looking at 4 to 8 inches of rainfall, moving farther inland too, even though it will rapidly decrease in intensity and become an extratropical low, a depression, then tropical low, area of low pressure there, moving across the Mississippi Valley and bringing in more heavy rain across areas in the Midwest that have already seen several inches of flooding rain. So something we'll be watching for. Here in the Northeast, it's pretty quiet. We just have more hot and humid days ahead. For tomorrow and another hot and humid day on Thursday, could also see some record high temperatures in Boston. Not a lot of rain in our forecast, although we have a couple storms possible Thursday evening as a cold front moves through, then refreshing air after that. And it's going to feel like fall once we get into Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and maybe beyond that as well. Temperatures have cooled into the 70s, 72 in Taunton, 74 Boston. We're in the 60s across Cape Cod and the islands. And overnight tonight, temperatures will stay in the 70s. Then we have some mid-80s by tomorrow afternoon, and that's after we hit a low of 70 degrees. Some of the suburbs, though, in the 60s, and high temperatures tomorrow soar back to near 90 degrees farther inland. Along the coast, a touch cooler, and across the Cape and the islands, right around 80 degrees for our highs, thanks to that southeast wind. Temperatures for Thursday, even hotter. We'll be right around 94 for Boston, same for Norwood, 90 degrees in Bedford, and again, we'll be tracking the potential for heat index temperatures to be near 100 degrees. Record heat possible on Thursday. Worcester's high near 90. Well, that record is 90, set back in 1901. Going for a forecast high of 94 in Boston. That could tie the record set in 1983. We'll be watching those numbers closely. But what we have going on, dry weather for Wednesday. And it is going to be a mix of clouds and sunshine. Then a cold front approaches the area for Thursday. And prior to it, we get the heat and humidity. Then the scattered showers and thunderstorms move in late afternoon, early evening. A couple rumbles of thunder, some torrential rainfall briefly, and then this cold front slips through. By Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's smooth sailing, feeling like autumn, as dew point temperatures will go from the 70s on Thursday to the 50s for the rest of the week and this weekend. And high temperatures, glorious in the 70s, feeling like autumn here. And we have 70 for that high on Sunday, more 70s for next week. David, Anna Rittis.
All right. Thank you so much, Pamela.